Workers and other groups hold a protest in Manila to condemn the scrapping of a government subsidy for the state health insurer.
Groups opposing the proposed 2025 national budget trooped in Manila on Wednesday to condemn the removal of government subsidy for state health insurer PhilHealth. Some protesters say PhilHealth is a lifeline for their medical needs.
35 years na po ako nagbabayad sa PhilHealth. At dahil dito ay talagang masasabi ko lang, bakit nasaan ang justisya pa? Ang PhilHealth malaki ang magiging talaga sa aming mga maghihirap. Bakit tatanggalin? Paano ang mga maghihirap?
They're calling the government to rethink the budget and put more weight on the needs of the most vulnerable population who are at great risk of medical and financial burden. Critics argue it is government's responsibility to support the welfare of its people.
Hindi po ba kayo nahihiya sa amin? Kaya may pera, kaya wala. Ang PhilHealth, yan po ay social contract ng mga Pilipino at ng gobyerno na ngayon ay tinatalikuran nila.
Parang ginisa kami sa sariling mantika, pagkatapos ay iniwan, pagkatapos nasunod ay nabayaran ng gobyerno.
Brussels for its 30th anniversary celebration has also been widely criticized in recent days.
Of Filipinos are using the services of GOCCs, while 39.8% of Filipinos are using the services of private health corporations, and 30 to 35% of them uses both services of GOCCs and private health corporations, meaning most of the population engage with these corporations for the sake of their health and safety. GOCC stands for Government-Owned and Controlled Corporation. It refers to any agency vested with functions related to public needs. They are owned and supported by the Philippine government to provide services to Filipinos. GOCCs have a diverse list of services that they provide. They provide services to various sectors including education, tourism, health, banking and financial, social security, agriculture, energy, and many more. Private health corporations are owned by individuals, families, or a small group of investors and are not listed on public stock exchanges. These corporations operate for profit and may range from small businesses to large enterprises. They are not subject to the same disclosure and regulatory requirements as publicly traded companies, which allows for greater operational privacy but can limit access to capital markets.
For today's video, we will be comparing one representative for the GOCCs and one for the private health corporations. What we chose depended on how many Filipinos are using their services and how big of an impact it has on the health sector of the Philippines. For the GOCC, we have PhilHealth, and for the private health corporation, we chose MaxiCare. We will compare them on 5 different topics. First is accessibility, how easy it is to access their services. Second is affordability, how budget-friendly their plans are. Third, quality of service, how reliable and effective the service is. Fourth is if there are system errors or loopholes present. And lastly, the opinions of the Filipinos or what most Filipinos think about them.
I am Tyrus Gonzalez, one of the voices of MaxiCare.
I'm Hailey Zeril Ann Gonzalez-Watt, and I'm one of the voice of MaxiCare.
I'm Sabrina Aubrey Uranon, and I'm a voice for PhilHealth.
I'm Kenneth Villamorado, and I'm a voice for PhilHealth.
I am Princess Yuna Camacho, a voice for all, here to bring you unbiased information.
MaxiCare is a private corporation that is not accessible for everyone. Kasi nga private siya, and sa mga status ng mga tao. Yung mga private na corporations like that, MaxiCare, one of them has access for the advanced technologies compared to the public corporations.
PhilHealth po is a government-owned corporation. It is accessible to everyone. Pwede po sa mga mahihirap, pwede rin po sa mga mayayaman. So, kung simple lang naman po yung na-experience nyo, pwede naman po kayong pumunta sa public hospital, mga ganon. And kung mahirap po yung na-experience nyo, katulad na lang po ng complicated pregnancies, serious illnesses, it is required for you to go to the private hospital.
In conclusion to accessibility, public health is accessible to all, especially the poor, but often has long queues and limited facilities. While in private health, it offers faster services, but is only accessible to those who can pay or have insurance.
I can say that MaxiCare is not affordable for everyone. So, compared to the public, where public insurance services are free, MaxiCare prices usually range from 18,000 to 100,000. So, what makes MaxiCare better is that MaxiCare usually has much more benefits than public services. But not all benefits are used because not all of the benefits apply to certain hospitals.
The difference between public and private medical health services are that in public there are much more affordable choices or options compared to private. You have to pay more, but there is much more better quality.
In conclusion to affordability, public health programs are low cost or free, funded by taxes or government support, while private health insurance is more expensive, requiring regular payments and is often employer provided or paid personally.
I was scheduled for an operation, but they're too slow. Ako pa ang kailangan mag-adjust. Alam niyo ba yung ginawa ko? Kinausap ko sila ilang beses at nag-report na ako. Nag-complain ako sa kanila, pero wala silang ginawa. Ayun nga, critical medical procedure ang gagawin sa akin, tapos yun ang yung gagawin nila. Di ba napaka-unacceptable nun? Ang dami-dami nila doon, tapos wala silang ginawa sa akin. Kaya kailangan ko i-reschedule yung appointment ko. Kaya nga, hindi ko may re-recommend tong place na to.
PhilHealth po, in terms of quality of service, mas low po ang standards nila kaysa sa private. Since ang equipment lang naman po nila doon is simple lang at hindi advanced katulad doon sa private, syempre po, dito po papasok ang insufficient coverage wherein yung patients na makukuha nila is lesser than sa makukuha nila sa private.
In conclusion to quality of service, public health services are often overcrowded with limited staff and outdated equipment, leading to delays, while private healthcare provides better facilities, modern equipment, and faster, more personalized devices.
Even if MaxiCare has a lot of services like surgeries, checkups, and emergency services, hindi siya lahat na-accredit sa may insurance. So like, sa may situation ko, where nagpa-check up ako and it was an emergency, pero dahil sa super strict ng rules and hindi nag-a-apply yung service na yun sa may hospital na pinuntahan ko, hindi na-credit and hindi binayaran ng insurance. So like, hindi ko siya rin na-recommend dahil super strict ng rules and hindi siya na-accredit sa lahat.
There are several loopholes and challenges that exist within the PhilHealth services, including issues with benefit awareness, especially among the poorest quintiles. And there's potential for fraud and abuse in beneficial claims.
In conclusion to loopholes, public health programs may not fully cover serious illnesses or surgeries, and some services might be excluded, while private health corporations usually has strict conditions and may not cover all illnesses, especially pre-existing ones.
can say about the MaxiCare service is that it's good and bad at the same time. Kasi depende yun sa customer and sa worker. Depende yun sa customer kung ano yung complaint nila, and depende yun sa worker kung paano nila i-handle ang situation. Ang good thing or positive thing about them is that they have high quality service compared to the free services.
For the opinions for public health service, marami naman pong nagsasabi na na-improve na po yung access ng PhilHealth kasi na-expand na po, nasama na rin po yung mga private hospitals, ganyan-ganyan sa coverage ng PhilHealth. Then, meron naman po yung mga satisfaction ratings na sinasabi ng mga tao na marami naman po yung nagbibigay ng positive feedback sa service po ng public. Pero yung mga negative feedback naman po is insufficient coverage, katulad ng sinabi ko. Wherein, yung mga complicated pregnancies, serious illnesses, hindi siya masyadong aagapan kapag sa public ka punta.
In summary, both public health programs and private health insurance have their strengths and weaknesses. Public health is more accessible and affordable for the general population, especially the poor, but often struggles with overcrowding, limited resources, and coverage gaps. On the other hand, private health insurance offers faster, higher quality care in more comfortable settings, but comes at a higher cost with strict limitations. When choosing between the two, it's important to weigh what matters most, whether it's affordability, accessibility, or quality of care. Ultimately, understanding these differences helps individuals and families make informed decisions about their healthcare needs. Once again, I am Princess Yuna Camacho, your journalist, signing off.